Alright, I found something pretty neat at the dump. Yeah, that is a Philco Ford. It's from the 1960s. It's not a noiseless model, unfortunately, but it does work. 1960s Philco, and let's see. Oh yeah, I don't have it plugged in. One sec. There we go. I'll bring the camera over here so you can see the fan. There's that. It's a little pretty dirty in there, as you can see. In the back, I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. We got a reciprocating compressor. I'm not sure if it'll come on. Actually, I doubt it will. Try it, but let's see. Nope. Nah, it's too cold out. I'll try warming it up, but it's not like a pole thermometer where I can hold onto the ball and warm it up with my hand. Can't do that with this air conditioner. I didn't get the front panel for it, which kind of sucks. I do have the case. It's over there. Here's the back. Pretty good condition for considering how old it is. And we'll go over here. There's the compressor. Nice. It's huge. This thing's heavy. Thick wires running to that compressor. Here's the panel. We got 5,000 BTUs. 175 watts. This thing's only 5.7%. I mean, not percent. 5.7 EER. That's it. Anyway, let me read what this says. It says 5,000 BTUs, 115 volts, 60 cycles, or hertz as we call them now. 7.5 amps, 875 watts. Model number is A5AC3B. It says Type B, manufactured by Philco Corp, Philadelphia, Penna, probably Pennsylvania, USA. Test pressure is 300 psi high side, 150 low side, refrigerant 22, 12.5 ounces. Pretty cool. Now, let's see. You got metal knobs. These knobs actually are metal. I think this ventilation control is pretty cool. You got open, close, so pretty neat. There, might be able to warm up this thermostat by blowing in it. I doubt it though. Well, there's a way to trick it, and that I need to take this piece off. So, I'm gonna get my air conditioner screwdriver, which is what I call it. It's basically just a bolt driver, but if it's air conditioner screws, I'll call my air conditioner screwdriver. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, but not bad considering its age. Actually, I don't need to take the top panel off. All I have to do is take this control panel apart. The cord's new. It came off of a really cheap Maytag air conditioner that I threw away. And I think it was 6,000 BTUs, but it was smaller than this one, of course. Alright, I got into the control panel. Now what you can do to trick these old thermostats, which is pretty neat, is there's a piece here, and it's cardboard around the thermostat, and you can press this button in. And if you press it in, that'll turn on the compressor. So, what I'll do, I'll take a piece of wood, small enough, it's a piece of wood. I didn't have a perfect piece of wood that I was using yesterday to turn the compressor on, and I have no idea where it went. Which is exactly how it seems to turn out in real life anyway. I don't want to use this because it's so big. I could, break the piece off. Alright. Push that in there. Now it's on. Now, make sure nothing's touching anything because this control panel is off. Put it to low cool. And I'll give you a shot of the compressor. I wish these motorcycles will take into consideration I'm making a video here. There you go. There's the compressor. Let me plug the thing in. Here we go. Already blowing cold. Coils are getting a bit frosty, but that sort of makes sense because it's on like 57 degrees out. And it's getting colder. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit frosty in the front. Not that bad though. Not like bad enough to make bad things happen. And also, if I cover this hole here, it'll go away. Because there's a part of the fan that's open, and it's starting to blow really cold, as it should. That compressor is nice and quiet, just the way it should be. Barely vibrating at all. This thing will not shake a window at all. Of course, I found these at the end of the season. I say these because there's also a Kenmore thing over there. It's not as old, but it's pretty special to me because it reminds me of something. So I'll show you that after I show you this thing. So now that it's running, let me kick it off and I'll show you the kick this thing has. Yeah. That thing really kicks. It's pretty neat. Alright. That's probably enough for this Philco because, can't really show you how well it's cooling because it's kind of chilly out already. So you can see it's marked R22 there on the compressor. Alright, now here's my Kenmore. I also bypassed the thermostat on this one, so I can show you it running. It is, this one doesn't really look like anything special. I mean, it's an old air conditioner. It's 12,000 BTU, so it's about a 1 ton. Pretty big unit. But this one's special to me for a pretty interesting reason. This air conditioner was one of my first good old air conditioners. Not this particular model, of course, but I was given a air conditioner very similar to this one by my uncle a while ago, and it was my first good old air conditioner. Before that, I had a couple Fedders, but they were newer air conditioners. They weren't newer. They were probably mid-90s. But this one was my first good old unit. I also find this particular one special because it has metal blades on the inside and outside. This motor needs oil, by the way. So I wired this cord from Frigidaire air conditioner to it because its original cord was busted. But I mean, This core will work. It's pretty thick. It is 12,000 BTUs, and so because of that, it pulls a decent amount of power. I might actually use this one to cool the loft of the barn next year. So let me turn it on for you. Ready, it's cool. It's ready cooling down. He's cleaned out, as you can see. There's a lot of things in the fan sitting in there. Yep, it's blowing cooler already. That's high fan. It's decently loud, but there's a lot of air. The blower on it got like a couple blades, so it's gonna really push. You can see the pressure settled down as I'm overcoming the stress of building head pressure. Let me put it on medium. That's medium fan. That's low fan. That's low power saver fan. Medium power saver fan. High power saver fan. I'll turn the fan off. Give you a chill what the compressor sounds like. Not bad sounding for a rotary. Actually, I like the way these rotary sounds. Turn that fan back on. Speeds up. Blows nice and cold. And I don't have this cat here because the wire exposed. It's probably mid-80s. I'll read you out the tag says. We got refrigerant 22. This one's cool because it tells you the max and min volts you can put into it. You can put a max of 126 volts into it, 126.5, and I don't want this guy here because it's a fan. Made of 103, 60 hertz, one phase, manufactured for Sears and Roebuck, USA. Odor thermally protected, amps 12, cooling 12,000 BTUs, and model number 106.8771280. So yeah, pretty nice. Pretty heavy unit too. You feel like the toilet's getting hot. Alright, it's blowing cold. Blowing nice and cold. Of course, that's medium fan again, and high. Well, I prefer the sound of this air conditioner over many new air conditioners. I'll turn it off now. The compressor does kick a little bit. Like I said, the motor needs re-oiled. It's supposed to be re-oiled annually. How much you want to bet this thing is never even taken apart? So yeah, those are my air conditioner dump finds for this week.
Kenmore.